Hi everyone, Mr. Bristow here and welcome to the yellow tutorial for week 4, Wednesday. Hope this video finds you well. So, we have had a learning journey of just over a week now, and today we are putting all of the pieces of the puzzle together to do our writing. So, you guys have the challenge of writing 4 main paragraphs. And those main paragraphs are the following. You are going to write an introduction where you are going to tell me what happened with the lunar landings. Your paragraph 2 is going to be you saying why you or why other people think that the lunar landings are real. You're going to do your other paragraph on why people think the lunar landings were faked. And then you are going to finish by concluding and tell your reader what you think, or what you think. What is your opinion on the matter? So today is going to be our first paragraph, and I'm going to show you how you can write your introduction. Now, first of all, it's really important to think about all the things that we have that we can use within our writing. So we have got the initial clip that you watched last Monday. That has lots of information and shows you visually what happened. You've got your newspaper report, what you read last Tuesday and answered questions on. Lots and lots of facts in there. You've got the timeline that you created, which I've put on the left here. You've got your comic strip that you created earlier this week. And you've got the waggle that I am about to make. So, where do we get started? Well, I am going to use my timeline to help me the most. I'm going to sort of think, well, I need to mention all these things, and I'm going to write a sentence about each, using the other bits here to help me. So, I'm not necessarily going to start with the men trained for this, because it's a piece of writing where I want to hook my reader in straight away. So, let's go for the rocket took off first of all. Now, I don't just want to say there were men who went to space. Let's look at my newspaper for a bit of inspiration. Yesterday, the 20th of July 1969 was a historic day. So we're looking at the 20th of July 1969. So what could we do to start our writing? Well, let's tell our reader when it was. On the 20th of July 1969. Now I want it to sound amazing, so I'm going to say history was made. And you'll notice I'm using a new piece of hardware to help me write, but I'm still taking my time. I'm making sure my handwriting's neat and that there's joins. I've got a capital letter at the start and a full stop at the end. So on the 20th of July 1969, history was made. So what am I going to say? I'm going to say the rocket took off, and I know that it took off from Kennedy Space Center. So now, I also want to describe things. So I'm going to call it an impressive. I'm not sure if I've spelled impressive right, so I'm just going to leave a dot above it to go back and check. An impressive rocket took off with 3 men from, now Kennedy Space Centre's a place, so I need capital letters. Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Good. So, I now have my first bit done, and you might want to tick it off to make sure you've done it. So, what happened next? They travelled for 3 days. Now, I want to describe these men. If they're the first ones ever in space, I'm going to describe them as brave. These. And I've also already used the word men, so I might say these brave explorers. Travelled. These brave explorers travelled for 3 days, and where they're going to get to the moon. Okay. So, what happened next? So they went in a smaller ship. Now, I don't want to say they went in a smaller ship straight away. I need to say as they got close. So as they got closer, two of the men went to where they're going, the surface. Surface in a smaller, because I'm trying to be as descriptive as possible to let my reader know what happened, in a smaller ship. Full stop. Okay, now is there anything that I've missed on here? 240,000 Earth miles, I might go back and edit that in. Oh, a small lunar module called the Eagle left the main craft. So I could, in my next bit, tell my reader that it was called the Eagle. So the smaller ship landed. So, and it's a capital letter because it's the name of it, the Eagle module then landed on the surface of the moon. Okay, and then your job is to tell me what happened for the rest of it. Obviously you're going to write this section in your own words. So we've got to the small ship landed. You want to say that man got out, walked and did some experiments, and then you can talk about them returning to Earth. Once that's done, you can go back, reread it, make sure that you've got all of these wonderful facts from all of your research in, and make it the most interesting start to your writing that you can. Don't forget to give your teachers a copy so that they can look at it, and we look forward to it.